Hi everyone, Chris Whelan here, co-founder of Overtime Athletics. We started our youth programming business 17 years ago, specializing in after-school programs, camps, leagues, clinics, and birthday parties. Much like you, we were using Excel, Word, Schedulosity, Publisher, the list goes on, to run our business. So about 3 years ago, we started working with a firm to develop overtime management software, which is a software that is meant for our business. This software manages our instructors, their payroll, schedule details of the programs, a listing of all the programs we're running, a list of payment and receivables, who owes us money, with the ability to invoice, and also manages our sales. A territory list of all the schools or facilities out there that we're trying to get to. It manages the opportunity stage, the partner stage, and so on. It also has a dashboard that shows payroll margins and sales stages, and gives you a quick snapshot of programs and students and revenue and what's outstanding. So I'm excited to show you what we've done here, and let's begin. All right, so once you become a subscriber, you will be able to cater this software towards your business. And the first thing you will want to do is build out your sales. Okay, so you come to territory sales, and this area works as a customer relationship tool. It manages all your partners, non-partners, and opportunities. You have two ways to create schools and facilities. You can do them one by one, create, and you put all the information in here, and then you select the sales stage, non-partner, partner, opportunity, or you can import them in mass, hundreds, thousands of schools, facilities into the system at once. And again, you can track where you are in conversation, so on. Only partner schools will show up when creating programs, which I will show you here in 2 steps. The next piece is your instructor list. You want to build out your coaching list, and for the sake of time, I've filled out 4 coaches and their availability. You can always change and update people's availabilities, but this is my information. I'm available Monday through Friday. My pay rate is included. And of course, you can add as many instructors as you would like. The next piece would be creating programs. Okay, so from board to create, I'm gonna create 2 programs. And again, these are the only two schools I have that are listed as partners, so they will show up here in this list. But I'm going to show you sort of how the program and how the software really works. And I'm going to create 2 programs. All right, and this is going to be on Monday. So here at the creation of the program, we have 4 available instructors. These are all the instructors that are available to work on Mondays that have not been scheduled to work. And that's the key piece. The system's really smart, picking up who's available, who's not scheduled. And it really helps with logistical reasons when scheduling programs. So I'm going to add myself to this program here. And by doing that, it's going to add Chris Whelan to every one of those programs. If I want to look quickly at the schedule detail for Chris Whelan, you will see that this is the programs that I'm listing to work. You can print, download to a PDF or Excel doc, and then send to Chris his schedule. If I want to add another program, and I'm going to just do it here quick, I'm going to do the same time, same everything. All right, so if I come down here, okay, Chris Whelan's not available because I've already been scheduled somewhere else, okay? So at this point, you can always not schedule anybody. You can leave number of kids blank. It's really up to you, and you can come back and always edit it. But for the sake of time, I'm just gonna schedule Mike Newhall in this program, and he'll be scheduled here. Okay, so this is a listing of all the programs. The way that OTA works and the way this software now all comes together is when you have your territory sales, you have your instructors, you have your programs, we have a check-in system. On the day that a program is scheduled to run, we have our instructors call in or text or however you want to do it to say, hey, I'm good for this program. I'm scheduled at this class and I'm good for it. And the G2G means I'm good to go. So Chris Whelan calls in for the program. Hey, I'm good to go for the program. I would check Chris in. This is how I would do so. Okay, so now he shows up as good to go. Okay, I have another program, and you'll see if I check in, Chris Whelan's not there because I've already been scheduled here at that program. As we all know, when we're running programming, people cancel. They have to go to take a test if they're a college student or high school, whatever. So they're unavailable. So sometimes you have to sub people in. This is really helpful because, oh, Chris is not available, but or I'm sorry, Mike just said he can't work, but Chris is already working somewhere else, but John's available. Let me call John, and you confirm with John he's good to go. Well, I'm going to slide John in. And this is going to change the schedule instructor for today, and John's going to take that program. Okay, and of course you would do this for every day and every program you have classes and so on. This talks to payroll. Okay, so if I come to instructor, I'm going to go to payroll real quick, and I'm going to do it for the whole month of October. We should only see two people. Yep, Chris Whelan and then John were subbed in for Mike, and that is our payroll. We take this payroll spreadsheet, we export it every month, and then we throw it into whoever your payroll is, if you're doing it yourself or you have a company. The final piece I want to show you is the payment feature. Okay, so we have a rolling receivable for the fall session. And over here, you'll see all the receivables of who owes us money. And I'm sure you guys work the same way we do. You have online payments. You have people that pay you by checks. Then you have cash payments. So I'm just going to show you that, Battlefield Elementary, they owe us $2,000. You can always go in and edit the creation of the program if your numbers are off. But if you invoice the school for $2,000, hopefully you'll get $2,000. So let's just say Battlefield pays us $2,000. That's the only program there, the Sports Spectacular. And they pay us $2,000 and it was by check. Okay, and I would hit the proceed button, and all of a sudden they are removed from the receivables, and they come over to school payment history, right? So this will be a rolling history of what they've paid us over the duration of your partnership. And you would do this with every program. So I think you can get the idea of how large this thing can be. Northern Virginia Overtime Athletics, we have about 120 programs that are running every session. We have about 80 staff members that are working, and this is able to manage all of that. And I know some of you have really large companies that I know this will be able to handle. There are a couple other features I wanted to show you, one being the dashboard. As you grow your business within the software, this will change, and you'll be able to see a payroll margin report always for the session that you're on, a quick snapshot of your sales and your opportunities. The opportunities, again, are schools you're working on or you think you should be in. A quick, snapshot of who owes you money, how many programs you have running, how many students. There are other things within the board that are really helpful when you're running a session, like adding other instructors, right? So if I needed to add instructors, you, of course, always have the ability to add a second instructor, third, fourth, however it may be. Canceling a program, right? If you need to cancel a program because of snow or a day off, it's pretty simply done. It'll be right here. Cancel. You sure want to cancel? Yes, I want to cancel, right? Adding a program on. Very simply done. Adding another program. The final piece would be the evaluation tool. We have a built-in evaluation. It's important at Overtime Athletics we get in and evaluate programs. So if I wanted to go and evaluate a program, the easiest way to do that would be through my phone, my application, the app on my phone, and I can go and evaluate. And obviously the app talks to the software. But if I want to do it from here, I want to do a quick eval. Be up here and evaluation. And I would take, here's my evaluate, and I'd save it, and it would automatically be in here. And then the last thing I want to show you is the notes piece, right? If I need to write a note, Battlefield Elementary, hey, remember dismissal happens from Jim. I want to save that. It's going to be there. It's going to show up again here every time when you're checking somebody in. You can tell them that, and again on your app. We built this software because Overtime Athletics became a franchisor in 2017, and we knew we needed a software that our franchisees had to use that could control their financials and their programs and kids and make their lives easier. To date, we have 19 subscribers outside of Overtime Athletics using this software, and they've been doing so for the past year, beta testing their own business that is not Overtime Athletics. And the feedback we've been getting has been great. We want to continue to improve the product, and we're looking forward to bringing on new subscribers to help with your business. And that's the goal. And trust me, if we didn't have to make this, we wouldn't have, because it took a long, long time to create, but we're super excited about the product we have.